everyone, welcome to this tutorial where me, Matthew of Mr. Domestic, is going to teach you all how to do the single crochet ripple stitch. I created this sample that you'll see in just a little bit. It's like a chevron situation that is gorgeous for scarves, afghans, blocks, anything you can really think of. So I hope that you all enjoy this tutorial as much as I did filming it so that I could teach all of you. This lesson is going to focus on this awesome single crochet ripple stitch or a chevron stitch. It's such a dynamic, texture riddled stitch that I adore it, and you can use it for so many applications: scarves, hats. You can make an afghan using this. This is a little demo piece that is going to help me teach all of you how to tackle this. And the first thing to do is the bottom chain here. And for this stitch, you need to chain in increments of 11 and then add 2. So I'm going to do the first starter chain. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to go up to 22 for this. And now I'm going to add 2. So now that I have chained 24, I am going to start by putting 2 single crochets into the second chain from the hook, which is not this one, but this one. And that is going to be an increase. So every beginning and end of this stitch will have an increase. So 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, and then you will do 4 single crochet in a row. Now, this is where we begin the ripple, and we are going to start at a valley, which means it's a bottom. In order to do that, you're going to skip 2 stitches. So skip 1, 2, and in the third stitch, begin 4 single crochet in a row. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then now this is at the top of the ripple, which is going to be a peak. So what happens here is in that next stitch, you're going to put 3 single crochets, and that will create the hump. And now I'm going to go down and do the same thing, 4 single crochets in a row. Now to do the final valley in this, I'm going to skip 2. And then do 4 in a row. 2, 3, then 4. And in that final stitch, there's going to be an increase there. So you're going to put 2. 1, 2, and now chain up, chain 2. That's going to get us into our next set, and we're going to go into this right here, the top of that first stitch, and do an increase. 1, 2. And then I'm going to keep going back and forth. I'll complete this row. So this is going to be 4 single crochet in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then now we're going to skip 2. Jump across and do 4 in a row here. And then at this peak gets how many? 1, 2, 3 right here. And then 4 single crochet in a row. And then what do we do whenever we get to the bottom, to a valley? We're going to skip 2 and then do 4 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that final stitch, it gets 2. So it gets an increase, or 2 single crochet. 1, 2. And then you just go back and forth. So now I'm going to chain 2. Boom, boom. I'm going to go back through this row by entering right here. 1. Putting 1 more. So that one gets an increase. Can't forget that. And then 4 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we skip 2 and do 4 in a row. 1, 2, skip. And we just keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I am going to add a couple of different colors to it so you can see the ripple, and then I'll show you how to close it off. So now I'm on the 4th row of this. I just wanted to show you how dynamic and texture riddled this absolutely is. I did rows of 4. So rows of 4 of the first color. Then I went to a second color. And now I'm doing the 4th row of this. You can go back and forth or add multiple colors. You can do a gradient, do a rainbow. It's just the texture it creates in its simplicity. Add a variegated yarn or a gradient and it will be gorgeous. So from here, to finish this up, I go across 2, and then do 4 in a row. 2, 3, 4. And then in this final one, I do an increase. 1, 2. And I close it off. And how I like to close mine off is just do 1 more stitch and then securing it and locking it. And we are good to go with understanding how to do the single crochet ripple stitch or chevron stitch. Can't wait to see you do it. So now all of you have gotten the skills to doing this single crochet chevron / ripple stitch that honestly doesn't take a lot of thought whenever you can grab a couple skeins of yarn, a hook, go to your couch and go to town creating a scarf, a blanket, anything that is your project need. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and I look forward to seeing you in the other crochet tutorials on this platform. Keep it positive, everyone. Mr. Domestic out.